is the Bell Lifestyle sort of health corner, as we like to call it. And of course, we bring in David Park from Nutrition House as always. And I will tell you, very often he comes directly from the store. He's very busy. There's a lot of product behind him. But today, looks like he's coming to us from his swank bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Shag rug, a lot of mirrors. Wow, a lot of stuff going on there, Dave. A lot of stuff.
I wish. My dining on my dining table here.
Oh.
Not in my store. Not in my store right now, at least.
Well, then we got talking just previously because we're going to talk prostate, but in this world of what people think they know, based probably a lot on looking on the internet, and people have these opinions about a medical situation, which I always find to be a little dangerous. And so, when you start talking about vaccines and so on, now these are natural health products. That is your world. That is what you delve in.
Yeah.
When it comes to the world of vaccinations and what people think, what is your take on that? Because it seems to me the obvious thing is that these scientists have done some incredible work, as they have historically, going back to whatever, if you want to go back to polio, whatever happens to be, these are life historical changing moments. And yet people still feel that they know more and that somehow this would be dangerous for us. You're closer to understanding these things. Why would someone have that opinion? Because I don't understand. I don't get that part.
Well, I guess you don't understand the part about why some people feel that vaccinations could be dangerous.
Yes.
Well, I guess some people are afraid of what's in the vaccines. Of course, there's, certain ingredients that will help get rid of certain major issues, polio, and right now COVID-19. But COVID-19 is not totally abolished right now, so I think that's where a lot of the hesitancy might occur in some of the public. And I guess the testing on the vaccines are not 100% out there, but we're relying on our government. We're relying on our government to make those sound decisions, so herd immunity can be achieved. And vaccinations are very, very important, especially when they're proven effective. The new changes of the COVID variants, that's where I guess the drug companies have to, look at what they've done in the past, with the recent past, and what they're going to do in the recent future to kind of, create something that will help us going forward. Yeah, there is a bunch of hesitancy, and does that mean we have to take booster shots, in the months ahead and years ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, right? So again, comes down to the question: what else are they putting in the vaccines, and making sure that we go towards the right ones instead of.
Well, sorry, go ahead, Dave.
No, I was just going to say, no, it's an interesting thing. It's something that is discussed through, many different avenues and so forth. So we definitely wanted to ask you as well. What we're talking about here today in the Bell Lifestyles Health Corner is prostate care. And one of the things that I've used through Bell Lifestyles that we're about to talk about is the Ezee Flow Tea. Can you tell our listeners why it has been so successful, and basically how easy it is to consume on a daily basis to help any sort of prostate problems, and hopefully guide that person through a little easier time with that?
Yeah, sure. Well, personally, I haven't felt so many issues with my prostate yet. I'm 45 now, and this is the age where my prostate will start enlarging.
Yes.
And I will feel it. And, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say that I don't feel it, but you know what? Urine flow was better 20 years ago, right? Urine flow was better 10 years ago. And we go to the doctor, those men, 45 and up, we go to the doctor complaining, look, I can't really whiz, or I'm getting up 4 times a night and it's interrupting my sleep. It's interrupting my girlfriend or my wife's sleep. And it's bothersome. And that urge to urinate, and we can't, it's a problem. Our urine stream, it usually flows through something that's really, really tiny, you know, like probably the diameter of the inside part of the pen. And then that urine flow is getting squeezed by our prostate gland. And why is our prostate gland increasing? Is because things increase in our body, like inflammation occurs all the time with whatever we eat, with the, you know, it's usually due to a lot of dietary things, but it's what happens to men. The prostate gland increases and it just squeezes on that urethra, that little small tube where urine's supposed to go, and it's uncomfortable. And if we don't pass through if we don't pass the urine through, it's going to get backed up into our bladder, backed up into our kidneys, and then that's where issues come, right? And so that's why people feel this wonderful success with the Bell Easy Flow Tea, is because we go to our doctor says, it's a normal part of life. You can drink less water maybe at night, but at the end of the day, the Bell Lifestyles Products Company, they've created a baker's dozen of herbs to help urine flow, to help with minimizing the prostate gland size, and really helping our sleep at night too, right? Really helping that stress is really coming down just from a simple tea that we drink twice a day. Yeah.
Now, also, and you know, like a lot of things that we talk about on the show with the Bell Lifestyle products, no matter what it is, there's also an element of, you know, physical fitness as well. I mean, we're not telling you just, you know, drink the tea, or we take the pills and all of a sudden magically these things start happening, make you feel better. Well, if you're not helping yourself physically to begin with, then some of these things, it doesn't matter how much you take, it's not going to get better. You still have to understand there is an element of your own physical well-being that you still are responsible for.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like, it does take time. I mean, you're not really consuming the herb. You're steeping, because when you buy the Bell product, the Bell Lifestyles, the Prostate Easy Flow Tea, you're buying a box of herbs. And as I said, there's like a baker's dozen of different herbs. There's like 13 different herbs. You gotta shake the bag once in a while, because it's like a whole mix of herbs, and you want to get the goodness of everything. So actually, when you read the side of the box, it'll say, you know, dig deep down, you know, dig deep down, get a teaspoon, and then use 2 teaspoons into your tea, and then use that. So whenever you're making that concoction, make sure that you're doing it twice a day, every single day. And as the time goes by, you're drinking 2 teas one day, 2 teas the next, and after a week, it's 14, 15 cups. It's been passed through, and then you find relief. After a couple weeks of regular maintenance, you'll find the relief, and your sleep will be better. The inflammation will go down, and it's not like a Tylenol. It's not like an Advil work. Right away it works. It does take some time. It does take a little bit of time, but be persistent. Just like working out. It's like, yeah, I want to build some good biceps. I'm not going to do curls and then the next day I got huge biceps. It takes weeks, months, years, decades, right? So in about 10 years, you're going to see some pythons,
some guns. Yeah, I can see
guns.
that.
Yeah,
You're like the national health product kind of ultimate warrior sort of guy.
Yeah. I wish I have the little tassels.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I find too, David. If you don't want to do the daily, make the whole batch at once.
Yeah.
And let everything soak in properly, and give it some time. Exactly. You put it in the fridge. It tastes pretty decent when it's a cool tea. I know a lot of people like the warmer teas. I like the cooler teas. You have it in the fridge just like you do with any other sort of liquid that you drink on a consistent basis. You pour, you drink, you have your next one a little bit later on in the day, and you're good, because a batch like that sometimes makes about a month's supply, I find, maybe a little bit less. And you don't have to worry about making it on a daily basis kind of thing. And while you have the tea in the fridge, it continues to it continues to, I guess, kind of squeeze out some of those herbs that are actually in the tea itself,
Exactly. Yeah.
and almost marinate it a little bit better. That's what I find.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Yeah. There is even directions on how to prepare the tea, as you said, making it in the beginning so you don't have to do it every single day. And steeping the tea, the herbal tea, in that concoction for a longer period of time does make it stronger.
Yeah.
Sweetening it, you don't have to. As you said, it tastes really, really good. You could add some stevia or some, alternative natural sweetener, because typically sugar, if you put that in there, it will cause inflammation in the body. So that's something that you don't want to do. Or even dairy,
Yeah.
really that's what benign prostatic hyperplasia is. It's just, slowly increasing the prostate gland, right? And we want to reduce inflammation all the time as we get older.
See, that's interesting because that's the one thing I was thinking about, being someone who likes iced tea, but generally it is sweetened. It's got some level of sugar. Because see, I don't like when we put stevia and stuff. I always find that I can kind of taste it.
Well, hold on, is that brisk or is that Lipton brisk or is it Nestea?
Of the one that I have, I'd be a Nestea man.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm a Nestea man. Yeah, I've been for years. So it's always it's good stuff.
Yeah,
when of course
once in a while, it's pretty good, but it's got to be cold, right?
Really cold.
Exactly.
Like show me the ice. Yeah, show me the ice. Show me the ice.
I usually get a full cup of ice and then a little bit of Nestea, and then it's okay.
Yeah. And then if you want, and then I usually sometimes say booze. Are you do you like the booze? Are you a big booze man?
Once a month.
Once a month. Yeah, me too. Once a month.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, because we still have to get together for the burgers too. Because we talked about the burgers. That's
100%.
Maybe soon as the world opens up a little bit. It is, just I think everyone kind of feels better now for the store. So, are we seeing people back in the store? What is the situation at Square One?
The situation at Square One is centralized pickup only. So in Square One, it's great. They've created an area within Square One called centralized pickup. So you call your favorite store, you place your order, and then the store employees will meet you in the pickup area called centralized pickup. It's pretty easy, but a lot of our customers are opting for the free delivery that yours truly will do. I do free delivery all across the GTA, and I'm keeping myself busy, and I'm meeting my customers face to face, and I love it.
Yeah.
And it's great. I'm really happy to connect with my customers again. And this month is going to be men's health. And actually, I heard to the grapevine that there's some new products coming through the Bell Lifestyle Products pipeline.
You have heard correctly. Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. I can't wait.
Oh, fantastic. Dave, thanks so much for this morning. By the way, what we're talking about where Dave is Nutrition House, located at Square One in Mississauga. But as Dave just said, you put your order in, you'll get it delivered to your house, and then you will meet Dave and he will show you the guns. That's that's the benefit. And that's free. Both of it's free. The delivery and the gun show. So
the gun show will come in about 3 to 4 months time.
Oh, 3 to 4.
Not just yet.
Not just yet. Wait. Okay. Well, we'll be waiting for that one. Hey, Dave, thanks so much for this morning. Always good to see you, brother. And we will talk to you again real soon.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a great day and a great week.
That is Dave Park, as we just mentioned, from Nutrition House, Square One, Mississauga. We were talking about Easy Flow Tea. That, of course, with regards to the prostate. Good stuff here this morning, as always.